As Randy Orton's theme music is blaring out in the Performance Center as he's sitting over Christian. Christian's getting put on a stretcher after that 2-minute long main event. After seeing that and seeing what they gave us over the course of 3 hours tonight on Monday Night Raw, I think the main takeaway I have as someone who watched Raw tonight for the first time, the full 3 hours live for the first time in like 6 weeks, the main takeaway I have is that Bruce Pritchard is not at all the man who should be taking Raw into the future. I think Vince McMahon and Bruce Pritchard, a 74 and a 57-year-old man respectively, trying to write quote-unquote kids family TV for 5-year-olds, 9-year-olds, families, they're inept. They can't do it. Okay? The amount of stuff tonight. The ninjas. What? What was the ninjas? Okay? I'm sitting there watching Monday Night Raw. They do a great opening segment with Randy Orton and Christian. I'm thinking, oh my god, will this show actually be watchable? And then immediately we get random pointless crap with Owens, Garza, and bloody Andrade. We get the ninjas. We get Jerry Springer type segments with MVP, Lana, and Lashley. We get R-Truth and McIntyre. We get squash matches everywhere. This show, it's in such a horrid state. It really is. This show was taped last week, and boy did it feel just, oh my god, it was so void of life, dude. Oh my god, this show was void of life. Like, I'm sitting there for 3 whole hours watching this crap, and the one carrot they were dangling in front of us was, oh, Randy Orton and Christian unsanctioned match main event. You get to see Christian in action for the first time in 6 years. Christian's going to be in a match versus Randy Orton. So I suck around wanting to see that. Then they get to the match. Literally, by the time it starts, we're 2 hours and 57 minutes into Raw. We get Ric Flair coming out, nutshots Christian, as you're seeing on screen. Orton punts him, and that's the match. It wasn't even a match. And that was it. That was what they made us sit through. Nia Jax and Asuka in a rematch for. They made us sit through Big Show and the Viking Street Profits experience fighting off ninjas. Some ninja is the size of Giant Gonzalez, and the Big Show returns to fight him. What is this? What is Monday Night Raw? Who are they trying to entertain with that? Seriously, you have a 74-year-old man and a 57-year-old man, both of which are senile. Both can't write wrestling to save their life. They're booking these shows made for, I guess these are kids shows. I assume wrestling, WWE's a kids show now. I guess that's what it is. Or it's a family show. Whatever they're trying to do, they're having ninjas. They're having Akira Tozawa leading an army of ninjas, including one that, as I said, is the size of El Gigante, Giant Gonzalez. And then the Big Show comes out. There's like an 8-man tag match. There are ninjas flying everywhere. There's like 2 backstage segments with ninjas. And I'm sitting there on my couch thinking, I just feel, I feel like watching Monday Night Raw. Literally, this is the analogy I'd make for Monday Night Raw. You remember SummerSlam 2014? John Cena defending his title against Lesnar at SummerSlam? WWE, Bruce Pritchard, Vince McMahon, they're Brock Lesnar, and we who view the show, we're Cena, alright? Literally, we're being flung around, just abused for 3 hours. That's what Monday Night Raw is. It is abuse. Monday Night Raw is abuse to the viewer. It's this weird, just crazy experiment on the human race. They can't be trying to entertain people. The human race can't be entertained by this garbage, because that's what this is. This is garbage. I don't know how we're expected to sit through Big Show confronting some 7'5" ninja, and then all of a sudden say, oh, yeah, Raw's good. This is a great Raw, man. Man, Raw was great. If I see anyone tell me, or if I see on an Instagram post, someone says in their caption, oh, Raw was pretty good, or on Twitter, oh, Time's a good Raw. I really have to ask you how, because the opening segment was great. It really was. This, what you're seeing on screen, Christian Randy on this promo, I loved it. I'm dead serious. It was an awesome promo. Orton's doing some amazing heel work. Christian was perfect in this role. That was great. The first 10 minutes was awesome. And then the show just went further and further down until we got to the end of the first hour and we got the 8-man tag match, the Street Profit Viking experience versus Akira Tozawa's ninjas. Akira Tozawa's ramen noodle ninjas. Which, look at this. What is this? This is WWE in 2020. This is June 2020. This is what Bruce Pritchard, this is his vision for Monday Night Raw. This is Bruce Pritchard's vision. Alright, Paul Heyman's vision was Aleister Black. Well, Aleister Black wasn't even on this show. Where's Aleister Black? Where is he? Where's Aleister Black? Especially the guy who's going to lead your company, I assume. He was undefeated for 9 months under Paul Heyman. Where is he now? Where's Aleister Black? He wasn't even on this show. And I don't get this. Aleister Black's nowhere to be found. He should be in like half these matches. But he's not even on the show. Instead, we're getting Big Show confronting this random massive ninja guy. Is this WWE? Am I watching some... What is this? I don't get this. Who are they trying to entertain? Who? I just don't get it, man. And we got 2 women's tag title segments. We got just Big Show dancing backstage. Was this one of the worst Raws of 2020? It would have to be up there, dude, and it's not going to get better. This is Bruce Pritchard's vision for Monday Night Raw. You can see it week to week. In the previous weeks, we have Paul Heyman trying to push Murphy, Aleister Black, all these guys, trying to make them look decent, alright. This week, with Bruce Pritchard, Aleister Black isn't even on the show, and instead, we get what? What do we get with Bruce Pritchard? We get Big Show, El Gigante, Akira Tozawa's Ninja. That's Raw. That's WWE Monday Night Raw for June 15th, 2020. That's the show that's supposed to hype us up for Extreme Rules. Alright? I don't even want to see Extreme Rules after tonight. I'm just done. Alright? This show should be taken off the air. This show, it's good for nothing, Monday Night Raw. So I'm just going to try and get through this review as quickly as possible because, quite frankly, I just need to get that rant off my chest. I am so just done with Monday Night Raw. And this was the first Raw, as I said, that I've watched live since May 4th. And this was that bad. Seriously, this was horrid. This show was horrid. Oh my god. So, yeah, I mean, that's basically the quick rant to begin. But anyway, so, yeah, we open the show. I'll try and get through this kind of segment by segment, like 6 to 8 minutes, and be out of here pretty quick. But, yeah, Randy Orton comes out to open Raw. He cuts a really good promo. And he pretty much says that, Edge, he's going to be out for... a few months, but then he jokes that Edge will be out till July 2029, which, that's jokes. Christian came out, they had a really good tense back and forth. Randy Orton called Christian a coward and said that they're going to have an unsanctioned match later on. So me as a viewer, I'm thinking, oh, Randy Orton Christian later on, that's actually like a genuine Raw main event. That piques my interest. I can't wait to see what they do. And lo and behold, as I said, that wasn't even a match. It was Ric Flair nutshotting Christian, and that was the match. I mean... just everything's a disappointment on this show. So then we get Owens, it was Garza and Andrade backstage as Zelina Vega. They literally say nothing. Then we get Kevin Owens taking on Angel Garza again. And it's just this... Kevin Owens is just in this mix with Angel Garza, Andrade, and it was Apollo Crews. Now Apollo Crews is just doing God knows what. I guess they're turning him heel or something. I don't even know. So we get... Owens beating Garza, and then Andrade getting annoyed at Garza, and then Zelina Vega screaming, and that was the segment. Thrilling. So then we proceed to get a promo segment. Also, first we go backstage, MVP and Lashley are talking, and they call the interviewer, they tell her to piss off, and they call, what's his name, R-Truth the Clown. And then we proceed to get MVP and Lashley in the ring. So they're cutting this kind of promo. Lana runs out, and we get Lana saying, don't you dare speak to me in a loud tone because I'm an independent woman. That's basically what she said. Lashley said that he's sick of her focusing on getting likes on social media and that she never helped him. So Lashley and MVP storm off. Lana's all sad. Lashley demands divorce. I'm thinking, what, we're going to get a divorce court segment? That's just what we really need, a divorce court segment on Monday Night Raw. That's going to make Raw so much better, isn't it? So that's what we get there. Then we proceed to get... oh, God. Dude, we get the ninjas. We get the 8-man tag match, Akira Tozawa and his quote-unquote ramen noodle ninjas taking on the Viking Raiders Street Profits Experience or whatever, because after the segment Backlash, which I didn't even review, they're now a 4-man group. So we get them squashing ninjas for 3 minutes because we need to see this. Then we get this El Gigante ninja getting in on the apron. Akira Tozawa's standing there. And then the Big Show's music hits. This is the surprise return that they hyped up on social media. So, this is a big return for Raw. It's the Big Show who walks down to the ring, punches some random ninja, and then that was the segment. Oh my God. Oh, this show deserves to go out off the air. This show deserves to fail. I mean, seriously. Then we open the second hour. Rollins doing his promo with Rey Mysterio. Same thing we've seen for the last 3 weeks. It was whatever. Dominic rushed into the PC, jumped Rollins, threw him into the stairs. Austin Theory and Murphy attacked Dominic. It's just whatever. You can't follow a Ninjas segment with anything and have me say something positive. Okay, the Ninjas segment killed the following segment. It was that bad. So then we proceed to get... I mean, what even did we get? At this point, I'm just done. By that point in the show, I was done already. It's just, I was ranting on social media, putting in line after line of crap. So basically, we get Natalya and Liv Morgan versus the Iconics. The Iconics squash Natalya and Liv Morgan in 2 minutes, then squawk like banshees, calling out Sasha and Bayley, which that wasn't even the last segment on the women's tag titles we got on the night. Then we see Christian backstage in an office with a WWE 2K19 video game being advertised, because I guess 2K20 is too bad to even advertise on TV. That was thrilling. Then we get Apollo Crews getting talked to by MVP. Apollo Crews comes out, squashes Shelton Benjamin in 2 minutes. So, I mean, that was thrilling. Apollo Crews, is he going heel? Do I care? Is he going to be buried by Bruce Pritchard? Of course he is. So, I mean, that's what we got there. Then, I mean, where do we even go from there? We get a reminder that Nia Jax is going to be in a Raw Women's title match. It's just crap. Seriously. We get R-Truth and MVP backstage with R-Truth and Drew McIntyre backstage with MVP and Lashley. We get like 4 of these segments backstage. It was fine. Okay, R-Truth brings out a different side of McIntyre's character. I like that. That was about it, really. Do we need to see so many of these segments backstage? I don't know. Then we got the tag team match, winner take all, might I add. It was winner take all. Lashley and MVP challenging R-Truth and Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship and the 24/7 title. In the end, R-Truth just pinned MVP. I don't really give a damn. Then we got Nia Jax versus Asuka in a rematch of the match we got at Backlash. So literally we get some stupid John Cone related BS where Nia Jax yells at John Cone, shoves him over, then John Cone does a fast count. So we're going to get more Nia Jax in the Raw Women's title picture. And I had the idea, the thought process, literally John Cone's son, remember the one who won the tag titles with Braun Strowman at WrestleMania 34 from the bar? That one, the 10-year-old Nicholas. Nicholas has had a more successful WWE career than Antonio Cesaro. Let that one go through your head. Nicholas has had 1 match and has won 1 title. Cesaro has been in the WWE for literally 10 years at this point, like 9 years. And he's done near enough nothing compared to what he should. It's just a joke. So, yeah, there's a stupid Nia Jax related screw job. Asuka retains, basically by a roll-up and a John Cone fast count, because we need to keep protecting Nia Jax. Seriously, we need to keep protecting Nia Jax. Then we proceed to get... Actually, I didn't even mention this. We got a backstage segment to open the 3rd hour. Literally, the Street Profit Raiders Viking Experience were approached by the Big Slow. Big Show comes over and cuts one of the most just... Oh, this promo, dude. He literally said this line. For the love of Beethoven, please don't do carpool karaoke. Big Show's quoting Beethoven. Yeah, brilliant. So that was that. And then we proceed to get literally... It's 2 hours and 50 minutes in the show. We go to commercial. We come back. Christian comes out. Orton comes out. We're 2 hours and 55 minutes in the show. They're about to start a match. Christian then starts cutting a promo. Ric Flair comes out. We're 2 hours and 57 minutes in the show. Ric Flair nutshots Christian. Orton punts him. There's a stretcher. And then the show goes off the air. So we didn't even get the match that was advertised. And that was Raw. One of the worst shows I've seen. I can't even be bothered, dude. I cannot. Yeah, see ya.